Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Stevens here from Rocky Mountain Live. I'm here with a very special guest today. This is Jesse Roper. We're actually in mid-set here, so we're in a break here at Community in Canmore. Jesse, you're on the Best Year Ever tour right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's been the best year ever. I'm going to keep it that way. So that's the tour.
Just keeps getting better and better. So you just had a new album released last Friday. Want to tell us about it?
Yeah, it's called Way Down in the Valley, and I guess this would be the best year ever. Way Down in the Valley tour that we're on right now. It's nice to have a album show up in time for a tour. Like this one, it didn't actually, but now it is. So, and this is the first time it's worked out that I've had a big old tour, a brand new record, and off we go. Organization.
That's awesome. So I actually posted a story the other day saying if you didn't know Jesse in the Rockies, that you should know him because back in Victoria, he's known as the Machosen one from Machosen, just outside of Victoria there.
Yeah.
So our following so far on Rocky Mountain Live is like probably 70% people in the music industry and musicians trying to make it. So what would your advice be to people trying to do the same thing in their local communities and build a following to eventually tour like you have?
I mean, there's so many answers to that question,
Yeah.
but like, okay, make the best music you possibly can. Do it because you love it. If you're doing it because you think you're going to be something other than loving it, that's cool, but you probably find it's a little tougher. And yeah, just keep on believing. The second you say, I can't do this anymore, or I'm never going to make it, you're right. So you got to just be just delusional enough to believe you got what it takes. So work on that. And yeah, just keep trying and be honest with yourself too. And when people hit you with 1,000 opinions, just get good at filtering them because it can be crushing. And even the uplifting ones, it's not necessarily what you need to hear, so just be real honest with yourself. And when people are like, you're awesome, you're the best, holy, I've never seen a band so good, listen to that concert, record your concerts, listen to them and be like, was I that good? Like if I saw it, was I that good? And yeah, don't let it seep into your head and get ahead of yourself. And then conversely, like when people are like, you suck, because they will, if you get good enough that you're getting out there and you get a crowd, many people maybe, I'm finding it as I see it as a sign of success now.
Yeah.
The more haters I get, which is not that many, people are generally nice, but when they're like, you suck, I'm like, oh, ow. And then I go, oh no, that's a good thing. That means they care enough to tell me that.
Yeah.
And then the only time it hurts is when they say something that I agree with. Like that song, this part, it's lame. And sometimes I'm like, I know. and that's when it's a little, but you got to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be like, fuck you back, man. Yeah,
I agree that I got my Modest Mouse shirt on right here, and we were dead before the ship even sank. Album cover, they got the hot air balloon with the anchor. It's like the whole meaning behind it is don't get high and go get too low. Yeah. There's always things lifting you up and pulling you down in life. You kind of got to stay steady, right?
You got to find that balance.
Yeah, it's all about that balance. So you have a profile on Live Victoria, which our website is connected to on the same platform, and you have 450 events listed on there as we just went through. And you have a whole cross Canada tour listed on there before, but you've also toured into the States and through Europe now. Yeah. So I'm just interested through your travels, especially in Europe, what's something in their music culture that you really like that you wish would be happening in Canada? And what's something that you didn't see happening over there that you see happen here that you think is a really cool thing about the Canadian music scene?
Okay, I'm going to be real here. Their beer, first of all, like it's way better. I heard that from people who went there when I was like back in high school, and the European beer. I'm like, that's just because you're in Europe and you're feeling it. No, they were right. It's good. But anyways, that's beside the point. Europe, I think they've just been doing humanity for so long. I'm not sure, but the promoters really promote. Yeah, they do a better job. Not to say that there aren't good promoters here in Canada or America, but I've had good experiences, and they treat you like a human. A lot of the venues they have over there are like purpose built. Like they'll have like the little venue for the new band that's like 150 cap, the medium one attached to it that's like 250 to 500 cap, and then they'll have the big hall that's like 3,000 cap. So you can work your way through their venues to the big room, and it both like is very convenient because you got a place to like shower and do your laundry in those places too, and it's something to aspire to as well. You know, we could get to that big room. We know we can do it. Something we do good in Canada, better than Europe. I'm gonna have to think about that.
No, even better. Just something that you think's cool about the Canadian music scene, like coast to coast.
Oh man, well I've met so many cool people on this Canadian music scene. I got a lot of good friends. You know, Banks Brothers for one. My manager actually, he manages them too, but he put them on to me, and he's like, I want you to take this band on tour with you. And I was like, I don't know, Frankie, I don't need to take another band. I'm not a charity man. I can't afford that. I can't even break even on myself. And I listened to them. And then they came on tour with me, and it turned out to be like awesome and some of my greatest pals. So I met a lot of beautiful people in the Canadian music industry, and from coast to coast, and I get a lot of beautiful support. I think we do some festival stuff really well over here. Like I got to do Salmon Arm this year for the first time in Edmonton for the first time, and I've been hearing about those like ever since I started this.
The workshops are magic.
They are, and that's a place where you can tell they really put the love into those festivals, man. Like they care. Everything's clockwork. All the like festival staff know what's up. If you ask them a question, they got an answer for you. They're happy to help you. Nobody's bummed out. So, geez. I mean, there's lots of good things. I will say,
it's the people. That's a good answer. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just interrupted you. What
No, Europe is pretty wicked to do.
No doubt.
I can't afford it.
Yeah, I believe that. So there's one question that I ask everybody I interview on Rocky Mountain Live. What do you love most about performing live music?
Other than everything? Yeah, man. What do I love most? I get so high from doing this. Like it's the max, most, best, ultimate, A+, platinum grade high. I get up in front of people. It scares the crap out of me every time. I'm like, oh, what if I suck tonight? I don't know. And I'm like, shut up, Roper. You're going to do pretty good just like last night. You did fine and you felt great. But it's like since the first time I did it to now, every night I'm like, oh, gosh, you know, you got this. And there's some nights, once or twice in a year, where I'm like, I am so on. And I like, you know, usually that night I am. But yeah, it scares the crap out of me. But it gives me the best feeling I can get, and that's why I'm so addicted to doing this. That's why I'm still out on the road doing this, and that's why, like, you know, just delusional enough to keep thinking I can do this until I'm old and dead.
And you can tell you really love it. This is my 12th time seeing you. As I was going over before we chatted, I've been following your career for like about 11, 12 years now. It's kind of full circle moment for me. I've been going back to school and launching my platform just to be here standing next to you. Yeah. And you just took the time in your break. So I really appreciate you and your music and your passion and your time right now. So thank you for chatting with me, sir.
Cheers, man. Yeah. Hey, I got a question. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Hey, Chris, give me some Canadian prose. Never mind. I just wanted to put my buddy on the stage.
Come on, Chris, you're on.
Yeah. Some pros, Canadian music industry pros.
Pros, like
as opposed to cons. Oh, poetry? Oh, yeah. Canadian Highway.
Gord Downey is our greatest poet of all time.
Oh,
right?
There's our Canadian pro right there.
Our greatest poet of all time, right? All right. Well, thank you for your time, man. That was awesome. I really appreciate you. Cheers. Love the tunes.